Hello and welcome. I'm Luke and this is my podcast. Today I'll be talking about video games, what my top 5 video games are, and I'll also be putting my views across on these games. Then I'll be having interviews with 3 other people about their top 5 games too. So let's get on with it. At number 5 is Ratchet & Clank, which is for the PS2. I think this game is really good because it's so simple yet challenging, and it is also really good graphics for a game for the PS2. At number 4 is Metal Gear Solid for the PS1. Metal Gear Solid was an amazing game back when it was released in 1998. The challenging yet sometimes puzzling gameplay all add up to an intense action PlayStation game with a great story behind it. At number 3 is Crash Bandicoot 2, which is also for the PS1. The game is on my list because it was the first ever PS1 game I played, and I still think it's the best PS1 game today. Number 2 is Star Wars Battlefront, which is for the PS2, Xbox and PC. This is such an enjoyable game and very addictive to play. And finally, Fallout 3, which is for the PS3, Xbox 360 and PC. This game is the best for a lot of reasons, like the immense gameplay and gripping storyline, and the fact that you can go anywhere and do anything in the game. The game took almost 10 years to make and would take around 300 hours to complete 100%. This game is like no other and will probably stay that way for a long time. That's it for my top 5. Here are some interviews to find out what other people's top 5 games are. Next up will be Chris telling us what his top 5 games are.
I'll probably say Call of Duty 4, Guitar Hero, Metallica, Resident Evil 1, Metal Gear Solid 1, and the new Super Mario Bros. For the DS.
Now here's Caroline with her top 5 games.
Resident Evil, Silent Hill 1, Gears of War, Dead Space, and Resident Evil 5.
And lastly, here's Andrew with his top 5 games.
Number 5, I'd have to say Shogun Total Warrior for the PC, came out in 1998. Number 4, I'd have to say Warcraft 3, because that's what actually started a huge online game for me to play. Legendary game, I love it. Number 3, I'd have to say Knights of the Republic. Great game for Xbox, and that game sparked Game of the Year several times. It's got a lot of people playing it. Second, I'd have to say Left 4 Dead. Brilliant co-op play. Always a good fun, never grows old. And my top number 1 favourite of all time has got to be Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Legendary game, love it.
And that's all we have for today. Hope you enjoyed the show. Goodbye.